Hello, everybody. My name is Frigid Hyperion, and today we're doing something a little bit different. This is not my beautiful campaign. This is not my beautiful wife. This is actually something different. We do
It's
have
Emily.
we do have our as the days
You would
go
make a
by.
beautiful
Okay,
wife,
okay,
Emily.
we're putting our foot down. The wonderful, magnificent, radiant, stunning, and omnipotent DM for this small dungeon crawl is Emily. If you'd be so kind as to take the reins and tell us a little bit about what's going on.
So, for those of you who kept up with the happenings in Wilds of Wildmount, you would know that Anemo just had a transformation occur. Um, it is no
Like
secret that our
completely.
favorite resident Wanther, um, had had an episode of such lycanthropy and had to separate himself from the party. This uh, this mini campaign takes place during his adventures of being away. I would like to
That's right.
introduce
My story.
Quinn as Anemo,
Hello.
Brayden as Aaron,
Hello.
Jordan as Rise,
Go on.
and Cameron as Rogar.
And in the Wild Mount campaign, I typically play Moonzik and X amount of other characters associated with him.
It's true. So,
Here we go.
Anemo, it is the wee hours of the morning, with sun just barely scraping the surface, rising above the horizon. Can you describe for me what it's like to transform back into your body?
Uh, it's relieving. Um, in some, it's complex because in one way it's relieving, in one way it's inhibiting. I mean, as a werewolf, I have more strength, speed, and in some ways, coming back to a more humanoid form can be in some ways limiting, but mostly the feeling is painful, but in the end almost relaxing. Being freed from and being put back into an animal's right mind.
And as you wake up, or come more fully to consciousness, um, you look around you, and you are smack dab in the middle of the woods with
Oh
no
shit.
direction of where you came from, where you were going, just deep, thick woods.
I guess
You,
it's
go ahead.
no.
You, look down at your chest and, just kind of like at your beard and whatnot, and, notice that it feels a little sticky. So you
Mm.
kind of like take your hand and rub it, and you notice that there is blood.
Tasty.
I kind of feel around to find out if it's my own.
It is not your own. You have no injuries.
Um. Oh. Oh. Can I find out if it's like a person's like not like a stray animal? If it's some you know what I'm saying? Give it a
Are you
taste.
looking around the area or on yourself?
You know what? I think Anemo actually would give it a taste. All right, I know that's weird.
Better
They
do it.
probably would.
It tastes distinctly like blood.
Fantastic.
There's some iron in there.
Wait, do you have any? I don't even think having a background at anything like medical would even let you know if this blood is a person or
No.
not. It's just blood.
I'd like to look around, and if I see nothing immediately glaring, climb a tree.
Okay. Um, you you glance around. Roll me a perception check.
There we go. Did that work? Oh, that's weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, you got a 2, bro.
Oh,
So, glancing around the area, you see nothing but the darkness of the woods. You do notice, however, after this last transformation, you feel like you can see better than you did before. Um, much better, in fact. It's like a lingering piece of the panther within you. It seems to have stayed, and you, as we have talked about, have dark vision. Although
I can see in
it
the
doesn't,
dark areas of this forest a little bit better.
yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't actually help you see more distinctly, as everything just seems to be in grayscale. Um, but
Yes.
They don't reveal themselves to.
seeing nothing out of the ordinary, you decide to climb a tree.
I do.
Finding the biggest and sturdiest tree that you
What the
can.
That I believe that I can go up.
You begin climbing. No difficult task for you. You have
I can
climbed
climb trees.
and making your
This is, of course, to get more advantage in terms of seeing around the forest.
Climbing up to the top of the tree. You look about and you find yourself very close to the base of the Sirius Mountain. In fact, there's one in particular that seems rather close, and you do see, glancing around, despite your perception check from before, it's really easy to see this little pinprick of light poking out in the darkness about 100 feet up the mountain.
Okay.
Think you're
I'd like to climb down from the tree and
a mile
full
away?
sprint.
You're gonna start sprinting.
Just full sprint towards that.
Setting your goals, you rush towards the light and to the mountainside.
Before I get there, I would like to stealth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Huh?
I don't want to just like run into them. I just mean like
Okay.
getting there as fast as possible is of the essence.
Roll me another perception check, this time with advantage, relying on your keen sight and your keen hearing and smell.
Okay. That's
Good.
a lot better.
With a 19, you begin to hear the murmur of voices up ahead. Kind of ducking yourself back behind a tree, you come across what appears to be a sort of camp, but they're digging things out of the ground. Do you have any familiarity with archaeology at all? Are you familiar with the practice?
No, there should be no reason for me to be.
That you see across the ground, there are these large these large squares of dirt that have seemingly have just been lifted right out of the ground. Uh, there are tents that are dark and quiet, but there is there is a campfire that is lit, and 3 people sitting all around it. Aaron, Rise, and Rogar, could you please describe what your character looks like?
Cool. Who wants to go first?
Rogar is a red dragonborn with some orange scaling. He is underneath his clothing. He has simple like beige colored cloths for like trousers and a shirt. He doesn't have any pant or any shoes because the big dragon feet can't really fit in normal shoes.
You could try.
You can try. It's not going to work very well. Over his simple clothing, he has half plate armor as well as a battle skirt that holds 2 hand axes that he's able to throw, and he slung on the back of his half plate. He has 2 hook swords. His eyes are golden and very piercing.
Rise.
Basically a big blue Smurfzilla, and about the size of 2 average human mothers.
Yeah.
2 of them.
I'm not that big.
Bro.
No, one and a half.
Yeah. Okay. Now that checks that.
Exactly. I'm wearing basic armor.
Basically.
Cleric robes, yes, and call them that. Some bandages on my legs and arms. Simple light armor and some packs and a coin pouch and a bandana. Monk bandana from my temple.
Very nice.
I'm a little bluer than Quinn, who's also an Air Genasi, but that's just because they haven't squeezed enough Smurf juice out of me yet.
We can still get there.
Aaron.
What time of the day or night
This
is it? Is it just like late
It
night?
is very, very early morning. The sun, the sun is starting to rise in full.
I'm gonna say rise.
It has. Anemo hasn't been running for too terribly long, so it's just at sunrise.
Okay, cool. You see this tanned, tall, high elf sitting near the fire with this map and a bunch of papers just spread out across her lap, kind of on the ground too. Got a lantern put up next to them, studying them very closely. She's got this messy, kind of like shit brown hair. No, it's kind of like this sandy, messy hair that's short at the back and goes kind of long down in front of her face.
Looks matted.
Or like around her face. Wearing these big round like Harry Potter glasses. Her eyes, like she looks very focused on whatever she's doing right now. Probably oblivious to anything happening around her. She's wearing this very weathered, long leather coat. One of the sleeves is tied off at the end of a amputated arm. She's got kind of like these baggy adventurous slacks as well, covering this steampunk kind of prosthetic leg that she has.
Oh, I just thought you had a small foot.
That's fucking cool.
Oh, it's a prosthetic. That's cool.
Actually, out of curiosity,
nerds.
is she from Port Zune?
No, but that is where the inspiration came from for her leg. where she traveled to get it replaced.
Ah.
But she is from
Your mom.
she's from Mikajana.
She's your sister.
Exactly, she is literally your mother.
Oh,
No, yeah, that's all for Aaron.
Very nice. You all are in the last little bit of your watch. Is there any conversation that's happening at the moment?
Yeah, it wasn't always good.
Erin muttering to herself
Rogar will
about
kind of
things you probably can't hear.
Rogar will come up behind Aaron, kind of like curiously, and peer over her shoulder at the map. Or I assume that she's holding a map. And
Yeah, she is.
and Rogar says, "So, how far exactly was it until we reached the crypt?"
She kind of jumps a little bit, completely surprised that you were there. Shouldn't be too far now.
Well, for clarification, because I
Mhm.
don't think I made that as clear as I could have, you guys are at the base of the mountain. The crypt is 100 feet up. You guys are at the camp out just outside of it, um, full of a handful of researchers, archaeologists, the like. Um, so you guys are 100 feet below, basically.
Okay. Hope you're ready to climb. But I mean, like, we're right fucking there if you just opened your eyes a little bit. But yeah.
oh, rolled.
I suppose.
Yo.
Yeah, you're probably right. Sorry, it's morning yet. I have to wake up a little bit.
I don't know. I always get up at like 5 a.m. So I'm just used to it.
Well, you don't have to sleep a full 8 hours like we do. It must be really nice.
Sleep? What was that? But yeah, make sure you're packed. We should be leaving soon.
I am always.
I'd like to be in and out before the sun sets.
If anybody is
be in and out before the sun sets. That's what she said.
Yeah, it is. It is. Thanks, Rex.
Brown chicka wow wow.
Rogar
Why
would
did I
just
bring this
look
guy?
over at him, just stunned, not sure what to say, and just look back at Aaron. Understood.
Awesome. Get your things packed. I'll clean up my tent, and then we'll get going. Yeah.
Sounds good.
I
I get up, start packing my bags and shit.
I want to perceive the general area. See if there's. Do I have any needs at this moment, Emily?
Right
Hungry.
now, as is
Am
typical
I
when
hungry?
when
Is
you
the question.
transport, yes, you are fucking hungry.
I'm going to look around for food with my eyes. Using
Were you
my
guys
eyes.
were you guys cooking anything for breakfast?
Yeah, with the fire going, there's probably some. I wouldn't say leftover food, but you could smell that we were cooking. It's probably been cleaned up by now,
all
or
I
in the
need
process of getting cleaned up.
are the
Actually,
3Ds.
you can see there's just like a little piece of bacon left in a pan that we got to clean up yet. So Rogar takes it up and we'll start to clean it. And he
Well-
takes the last little piece of bacon out and he
Wait! You Nemo,
actually
you
like
see a blue guy, all right, with and I did want to wipe off the blood,
Weirdo.
but let's say that I was in the process. So you see just a little bit of blood on him, wearing no shirt, a cape that is rugged, like white that has been covered in dirt, uh, just like storm out of the forest, like where supposedly nobody would be able to see me. Say, hey, I'm I'm sorry. Could I maybe grab that?
he's,
I know.
he Rogar looks at this weird person really confused, and then he looks up at the piece of bacon that he instinctively just kind of like held away from him, away from this. He assumed it was a creature just charging at him. And he looks back at the man. He's like, sure.
Hearing kind of the commotion, I poke my head out of my tent, see the big blue man. I'm like, whoa, 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 buddy, this is a dig site. You can't be here.
I'm
Professional
sorry.
archaeology zone.
I have no idea what you guys are doing here. I mean, this is just a forest to me, but I'm incredibly hungry. I like to believe that I haven't eaten in a while. You got
And just then,
I kind of like just completely look you up and down
And-
and notice the blood, and I'm like,
My fellow air genasi.
doesn't. Sure.
All you
Fine.
need to survive is the 3D.
Thank you.
Determination, discipline, and the dew of the universe.
Rogar,
He-
just hand him some food. He can get it over here, and we can get going.
sounds good.
Thank you.
He hands him the last strip of bacon, and then also he goes into his belongings and he grabs a bag of rations, or
I see.
a serving of rations, and hands it to him. He says, "Here you go. I don't know what you're doing around these parts, but do you know where you're heading?"
No, honestly, I was trying to figure out where I was. I saw a light up on the mountain. I was gonna head there to see if there was any kind of civilization. He takes a big bite of the bacon, and you can see he has fangs. And if you look closely into his eyes, they kind of look like a panther's eyes for some reason. They look like cat-like. They look cat-like.
I would notice like, oh, fang. Not typical in most humanoids I see. I walk up, I get kind of close to you, like, may I take a look? I kind of just like leaning in.
You just like grab his teeth and just
Ooh.
like open his mouth.
Probably, yeah. I would. And I kind of reach my hands up and like kind of prod the top of your eyelid, like animalistic eye. Very, very
Rogar goes
cool.
over
What
to
are
him,
you?
and he says, "Don't worry, she did the same thing to me when we first met. It only takes a couple minutes."
The
I'm
first thing that
sorry,
she
you were
did.
the first Dragonborn I've met. I was quite interested. It is very, very cool.
That's
How it was
fair.
made.
My goodness, that was I was.
Why are you
And
blue?
Anemo was blushing and fucking like what the fuck.
I kind of just like keep bombarding you with some questions. Why are you blue? Why are you
Well, I'm just like
curious
I'm
vibes
I'm
you
an
have
air
there.
genasi just like your friend here. I don't necessarily
Oh.
believe in all the things that he does. It kind of sounds like some people that I might have known back in the monastery, but
Most Genasi I know don't really have
that's a
fangs.
different condition.
Oh, condition. Would I just immediately be able to guess that he has lycanthropy?
It depends. Did you realize that there was a full moon last night?
Yeah, it's a great question.
I probably would know that there's a
You
full moon last night.
it would make sense that your character would know.
Yeah.
So then, yeah, if you want to put those pieces together, absolutely, go for it.
Oh. Oh my. Wait. I kind of like maybe say it a bit too loud than I should. Do you have lycanthropy? Incredible.
Incredible.
I haven't met any of them in real life. I've only read about it in some of the tomes
Lycanthropy,
back at my base camp. But
lycanthropy, as in
No,
like werewolves and the such.
well, yeah, no, like I can dumb it down from you. The moon last night, when that happens, he turns into a big wolf. Uh,
well,
when moon big, he becomes
it's not
big
really a
wolf.
wolf. I think it's
Not
I think it's like a different stream of lycanthropy. But I mean, I've only done a little bit of research.
oh,
Well, I mean,
oh,
I've
you
tried
must.
to.
Okay,
Well, I mean,
this
I've
is an
done.
incredible find. You
I've done
must.
but
you must stick with me. I have an expedition today, but I would love to study you. If you would stick around, I can
Offer
I can
him
help you
food.
Okay, let's back up a few steps here. You already know my condition, the things that are like troubling me most, and you don't even know my name.
Oh, yeah, sorry, I get a bit ahead of myself sometimes. I am Aaron Ellisfjorden. I am an archaeologist. Uh, this place that you're in is a camp. These are my two guards, Rise and Rogar. What is your name then?
My name is Anemo Ramen.
Nemo.
I'm a guy.
Just a guy.
I am also fellow guy.
And it's pronounced Anemo. It just I've just had a rough time dealing with it being pronounced the exact same way for most of the campaign, that being the wrong one. But I think that honestly he's okay with either. So let's just go with that.
Campaign.
Animal ramen.
Anemo.
Like Aaron said, I'm Rogar. I might not sound like what you'd expect from a Dragonborn, but let me assure you, if anything crosses my path, I will be as ferocious as ever.
I'd find that surprising given
Praise.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
I find that surprising given how, I guess, merciful you were with giving me food. I really appreciate that.
Oh,
And
that's part of it.
you,
It's
the
an
fellow
opportunity.
Genasi.
Fellow brother, it is good to have another among our party. Very nice to meet you.
Well, I don't.
Rogar, do
Nice
you
to meet
know
you guys.
if the group from last night came back, or group from yesterday came back yet?
You mean the group that went up there a few days ago?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything, and we should have heard back from them. You know, the first day the first day after they went out. Not it started having me worried at that point, but it's been 2 days since then, so 3 days
Out
with
of
no.
curiosity, what do you guys?
Perfect.
Oh,
Anemo,
yes.
do you take payment in food?
No, I take payment in money, actually.
Okay. We have a wealthy.
Greed will be
Since
the
we're back, we should be able to cover this.
What
I have a feeling we're gonna need some extra hands with our expedition. And seeing as I would love for you to stick around so I can learn a little bit about you, would you take up brief employment as a guard for our
subject.
little journey?
I have another request if I were to take up that post. You see him like finish like the food that he's been given, and he like gets up and he's like thinking like, man, I just met these people. Um, I have another request. I think that I could be a good guard, but besides the payment and money, could you also help me get back to my party? I used to travel with some adventurers, and I don't know where I am. But after I'm done with whatever you want me to do, I can. You can. You can study me all you want if you feel like it, Aaron.
Done. Perfect. So you'll be
So-
coming with us, and hopefully, unlike the other group, we make it back.
Unlike the other
But
group.
it's a small price to pay for what we might learn.
On my honor,
Rogar, Rise, are your things packed?
Always.
I'm ready to go.
Perfect. And I'll probably just grab my bag, sling it over my shoulder, roll up my map, and start walking towards
Already.
the mountain. Yeah.
um as this conversation is occurring, the a sort of noise of camp starts to fill the air. There's that busy hubbub of all of these studious academics, um, around the camp, starting to make their way, um, to their daily activities. You get more than several curious glances, although many of whom have their heads ferociously buried into a book, uh, even whilst walking.
I would probably find whoever runs this camp and let them know that we are like leaving now.
um, all right, and you do that. Let your camp leader know, and I take it you just want to get right into there, huh?
Yes.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Mhm.
what is the marching order?
I would probably be at the front with the map.
Rogar,
Just
taking
to
this responsibilities very
um,
seriously, would probably be very close to her.
I might not knowing anybody. Um, I might be more inclined to stay back. Perhaps with Rise or behind.
mhm.
Stick, blue guys stick together.
Blue guys stick together.
God damn
That's
it.
what they
On
say.
yeah, on the way up, I would probably be filling Anemo in on what we're doing, probably talking
But
his ear off a little bit,
okay, so I have
get
to
a
be up
little
there with
annoying.
him. Never mind.
Okay.
Just
What are we marching?
letting him know that there's this seemingly tomb that has opened up, and we're gonna explore it, see what's in there, see what
We're
we
just
can
going to
learn.
explore a tomb.
Uh, not It had just popped up recently. Last group hasn't come back yet, so it's probably going to be a little dangerous, but nothing I'm not used to,
Me
presumably.
neither. I would assume that I'm used to. I'm used to at least a little bit of danger.
Good, good, good. Oh,
Okay. Let me. Uh, let's go ahead and there you go. You should all be able to see, I believe. You might need to zoom out.
oh yeah,
I
there it
need
is.
to change browsers completely.
No, I just
No,
see
if
a
your
black.
screen is all black, zoom out is because it's small line.
Yep.
No, I need to like no.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah.
Safari
You
completely
should be
crashed
able to
out.
see.
Fuck.
You might not be able to. Let me check.
Yeah,
Oh,
use your
I might
Chrome
not
if
be
you
able to
haven't.
because I don't have dark vision.
This is true.
Oh, oh. Is that why it's all black for us?
Yep.
I
Because
mean, it's pretty
it's
dark.
pitch black. So,
Oh,
who is lighting a torch?
I would Rogar. I grab the torch from the side of my bag.
Done. And he'll pull a torch from the side of the bag, and he'll use his flame dress to ignite the end of it.
is one enough? Should we use another one in case one goes out? We're not left in the dark struggling.
Or at least give it to the person that doesn't have dark vision. Oh wait, does I look over at Rogar. Do you have? Can you see in the dark? This is a newly acquired skill for me. This is crazy.
I can't see in the dark. I don't have that ability.
Oh, I see.
I can breathe
He can
fire, but
hold
I
the
Yeah,
can't
torch
not
breathe
there.
fire
anymore.
constantly to be able to light everything up.
But contrary to normal, I guess.
Well, if you think about it, fire
Oh.
doesn't last forever. Unless, I don't know, if you have a torch going. Case in point.
I'll also light a torch.
Okay, you're both lighting torches. I believe
I'd
it's a
offer to
50.
hold one, but
I do believe that it's
It's also dark for me.
what kind of hold?
Oh
15.
no, it's working.
Yeah, no, this
So
might
change.
be
It's
total.
kind of a small sliver because this is an entrance to a dungeon.
Yeah.
So, does everybody have vision?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Actually, let me adjust this because that's going to bother me. It's different than everybody else's. There you go.
This is wild.
As you begin the descent uh, into the dungeon, uh, go ahead and there's a few things to know for those of you who are unfamiliar with Roll20. If you take your character token, click and hold, drag it, press Q, it will give you a distance and a small animation for everybody else.
Oh, that's cool.
And anytime you press Q after that point, uh, it will mark it. um, now, we are in marching order, so, and being that these are tight corridors, you can sneak past each other. They're about 5 foot wide, but it does reduce the speed that you can go.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Regardless, Aaron, you're in the lead.
I would just be looking around, all around me, at the walls, see if there's any writings or markings that could give me some kind of sense to what place this might be.
This appears to be made out of like crumbling sandstone. Uh, there seems to be this low and ancient hum that reverberates through it. Uh,
Would I have an idea as to any civilization might have made this in this area?
yeah,
Any
roll me
records?
a history check.
Cool. That is a stinky 20.
That's stinky
A
20.
dirty 20?
Yeah, a dirty 20.
It's a
Okay.
stinky 20 right there, but
Um, you immediately upon like seeing the sandstone, you know that sandstone isn't actually native to these parts. Uh, so it is an odd choice of stone. If that is true, then whoever this was must have had to transport the stone here. As for why sandstone in particular, you kind of rack your brain to think of um, if there are any uh, cults or religious entities that have some sort of spiritual attachment um, to sandstone in particular,
Or maybe even
and
the mountain itself.
or the mountain itself, anything along those lines. Uh, the only thing that you can think of is occasionally um, sandstone is uh, associated with the cloaked serpent.
Hmm. And I'm guessing I don't know a ton about the cloaked serpent by the way you
Well,
said
you
that, or
do,
it's like something.
yeah.
Mhm.
The cloaked serpent is a betrayer god um, in the um, here in Exandria. He is also known by the name Zahir and is noted mostly for his association with poisons, assassins, darkness, snakes, Wanti, Yuanti. Uh,
a lot of tribes.
I
Have a
would be
lot of
saying
followers
all
left.
of that out loud while I'm kind of just like running my hand against the wall.
Like muttering or just
No,
like
I would
this.
say just completely saying it out
Oh,
loud.
okay. So like traps and darkness and all around
Correct.
deceit.
Likely
Very
going to be
nice.
trapped. You have to step carefully, I say, almost tripping over myself.
Are you sure that you should be in front, Aaron?
Well, uh,
In
fine.
some ways, I understand. In some ways, I understand the reasoning. Like maybe you'll see something that we don't understand. But
I'll
I mean,
gesture for one of them to stand in front of me.
oh, it's all right. I can do it.
Lovely.
As you make your way deeper into the dungeon, you
Be my
notice ahead of you
chips.
there are two things to note. One, there was an intersection. Goes, uh, yeah, there's an
Going up.
intersection. You can also see ahead and start to feel as you approach this intersection the sweltering heat coming from the room ahead of you.
Oof, I'm not sure. Oh no.
Part of the mountain. This have been a volcano. Maybe we might encounter some active lava flow. Been in dungeons like these before.
I can imagine just honestly fire.
Just fire.
Just like some magical ass fire. Or maybe just a normal fire that's somehow still going. Or maybe
Magical
it's three.
fire. I should include that
Is it a is
in my writings. It's wonderfully descriptive.
it the,
I would peer around the
I-
corners, kind of just like behind Anemo, just this hulking man, just in the middle of the intersection. I kind of just be like peeking my head over his shoulders and shit.
Peering around the corner, you see, and I'm just going to use cardinal directions.
Mhm.
It appears that there seems to be another intersection to the north and a long hallway that continues south.
Well,
Oh,
gang, let's split up and look for clues. No,
what
um,
let's not split up.
no. That would mark our death. That's true.
I don't know which way to go.
Well, there are many options left. Forward is hot, and to the right is just a straight passage. Uh,
Given my skills and that I'm
like,
attributed to fire, I could see if there's anything of note up ahead. I should be able to
I
take the
would still be
heat.
careful. I mean, it's sweltering right where we are
yeah,
anyway.
we can check that later. I think hopefully the right will just lead to a dead end or something, and we can turn around. So let's just
Well,
head
Understood.
down.
I think it's your call down. Okay.
Yeah, I called down.
As you make your way down, you notice that there seems to be a room at the end of this long hallway.
Stealthy. Make sure that you don't step on anything.
wait, how
If
you
you're
guys
really
doing that?
worried about it, you guys can roll perception checks.
Um,
That's
when after you
that's
click on your
true.
token, Jordan, you can also use the arrow keys, or I think the WASD keys as well. No, just the
Oh,
arrow
perception.
keys to move your player token.
Oh,
That is a 22 for perception.
A 22 for perception.
Hmm.
Yeah, you
Still
perceive
three.
this.
Sorry.
Um, there doesn't appear to immediately be any traps, but glancing into the room, you notice that there are two statues of what appear to be people who are wearing
Oh,
this mane of what are the things called around snakes?
I know what you
mm,
mean.
Kind of
Oh,
like flares out.
Yeah.
oh yeah. Like in some cobras and stuff, how they have that
Yeah,
flare
what is
on the
that
side.
called?
Do not know. I just
Well,
know it's like you could say
regardless,
hood. It works.
sure. You notice the hood that kind of wraps around them and the snake-like appearance of their faces on these humanoid bodies. They appear to be Wanti, um, but stylized. Also, glancing about the room, you notice that there appears to be a coil of rope in the far corner, along
I
with
think
what
we
appears to be
can
a broken
safely
brazier.
assume now that this is an abandoned Zahir temple.
Yeah. Do they just look like statues
Yeah,
to me? Okay. Um,
you can investigate them if you'd like.
I would probably start walking closer.
Careful.
Probably to the one on the right,
Okay.
and try to investigate it.
As you approach the one on the
Marvelous.
right, you notice the fine metalwork uh, of this temple of these statues. Excuse me. This plated gold. It's not real gold. It's just plated. Um, that coats the arms and the adornments of it. The biggest difference you notice is that the statue that Anemo is currently looking at seems to be holding uh, um, a
Something.
staff.
That
Staff.
I would kind of be like, I would be touching the statues, prodding them, but gently, so as not to damage anything, just very like carefully.
Aaron, I know
And
that you.
gently.
I'm sure that you do this a lot, but I would be careful about touching anything in a dungeon like this.
That's always true, but my God, look at the
Could be that
master.
most of the traps were already triggered from the calamity. That
Haven't
took
dealt
most
with
of
you
the
on TL that
followers
much.
of Zahir.
You seem
And
like
then
you
I'd
know a little bit about
I'd
this.
move over to get
Only from
just a
things I've
close
read.
look at the staff
Um,
without really touching it all that much. But I would
Roll
Just a
me
little
an
bit.
Arcana check.
13.
13. It kind of looks like it. I don't know. It might separate from the if you pulled on it hard enough. It might separate from the statue.
That
Yes,
staff doesn't
pull
give
the
See,
me a
snake
very
I
hard.
good
would
feeling.
love to grab this staff, but I might just bring down the entire cavern on us. If I grab this,
Aaron, I know I
fine,
just met you, but don't do anything
fine,
rash.
fine.
If only we had a trap master.
I I'd like put my staff behind me,
Is
take out
there
a notebook, kind of crouch down in front of it,
Yeah,
and
I
just
was
start like sketching out the
Yeah.
staff
about this.
Rogar?
and
Yeah,
We
the
can
Rogar
go
kind of
back to the staff while you're investigating. Um, Rogar.
Rogar was kind of looking at this stuff over here in the corner as it's kind of out of place with the two statues and was just kind of inspecting it to see what it is.
Roll me a investigation check. I assume that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
Lucky
Joy.
enough, it's not too hard to see what's going on here. It appears to be some sort of brazier that has been broken. You don't know how. And there's a coil of rope.
Hmm.
I mean, like probably just to light the room, you know.
That's what I'm thinking
I
it
want
was.
to take the coil of rope.
Useful.
You said Enamel picks up the coil of rope.
Yep.
A snake!
Add please add 50 foot of hempen rope to your inventory.
Nice.
Oh.
Very, very nice. Oh, we see rope.
That could come in handy.
Add a rope.
All right, I finish my sketches
Can I try
of the
lighting the
statues.
brazier?
Yeah, you want to try lighting the brazier? So
Yeah.
currently where it is it's broken, but you think with, maybe you could piece it back together.
With a roll or
Yeah, yeah. What kind of roll would you use to construct this back in together?
That's a good question.
Survival.
I'd help him.
You could help him. Yeah, give him advantage.
You have advantage on your roll. Be it,
Like what? We're performing?
be it
No.
sleight of hand.
Sleight
Be
of
it
hand?
I can say sleight of
um
hand
It
or
could
survival.
be
or
a
survival.
survival
Or
check makes sense to me.
Okay. Wisdom. Yeah.
you have advantage.
Click and drag to roll the dice.
Yeah, that's some weird shit, but
Go ahead and do it again. I don't know why it makes you click and drag. That is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That is weird.
that was a 3D thing. When I added 3D, it did that.
Oh!
That's a
Oh, that nat 20.
Oh!
Like it
With
was
a
never
little bit of help from Anemo, or Anemo, you are able to swiftly put back the pieces of this brazier together, kind of taking some of the hinges and kind of bending them in place, and generally using your wherewithal to put this all back together. I don't know how you would, but I'm absolutely it works. I don't know what you did, but this broken brazier is put back together.
It's
damn.
back
And for good
together.
measure, you light it.
Spit and elbow grease.
And for good measure, you've already lit it. It's already lit.
It's interesting because as you light the brazier, um, you see
More?
movement out of the corner of your eye. In fact, Aaron, you who was standing right near the southernmost statue, uh, see that the hand of the statue seems to have released its grip of the um,
I would,
staff, and it
if the
kind of
staff
hammers
is
down.
falling, then
Yes.
I would try and catch it before it hits
So
the ground.
you're actually currently helping him put everything together.
Could
I
you
thought
Like
quickly
that would
that
indicate
be
which
that would
corner?
be a
would be
5,
separate.
10, 15, 20-foot dash to try to catch it.
Well, I kind of assumed that if he was lighting the thing, then it would have already been.
Sure.
Which corner did we see the shadow
Over
move
here, I think.
from behind around the statue or from the entrance that we came in
Nope.
from?
It comes from the statue. There was a slight
Okay.
movement as
It's
it begins.
nitpicky. It can fall on the ground. I don't. It doesn't
It's
matter.
up to you. You can go reach to catch it.
If
I
it clatters to the
guess
ground, I
Aaron
would
did
walk
move,
over to
but
grab
you
it.
were standing right in front of it, so it's up to
That's
you.
true. True. I did move over to look at the brazier. That's why I moved myself. But if I see the staff like clatter to the ground, I would go grab it.
Oh,
Okay, Aaron grabs it. I'm okay with that.
Rogar is gonna go
You,
stand over at the entrance to the room and just kind of keep an eye out down the hallway, make sure there's nothing coming after them.
absolutely.
Nice job, Bryce. That was pretty cool.
I'd look
You
at the
grab
statue.
onto the
I'd look at the
staff,
staff. Look up
and
at the
holding
statue.
onto it, it feels magical.
thanks for the assist.
Kind of like the tinglies go up your arm.
I already rolled Arcana for it earlier, so I guess I have the kind of like interesting relic.
Wonder if it has any powers.
I'll have to explore this back at the camp. Well, and I kind of strap it to my pack. You're like, I think I got everything I need from this room. The fact that the statues moved is a bit concerning, but could just
And
be
I
some
look.
innate magic with the brazier.
I just like to look behind the statue, see if I can find anything.
Roll me an investigation check.
The fact that the statue still moves just means that there are still mechanics within this place that are still operational. We need to be careful.
True.
Damn.
So, looking behind the statue, you know that the statue is not touching the wall. That whatever mechanic this is must be from the ground or magical.
Okay.
I poked the hand that was holding the staff.
Aaron,
What'd you say?
He pulled the hand.
I
That was
poked the hand that was
He
holding the staff.
I thought he pokes or pulls.
hold it.
I don't pull, I poke.
Oh,
Nothing happens.
Just to see if it's like mechanical. Does it just feel like stone?
Yeah.
Huh.
Curious.
That's some magical shit right there.
That is
Some
some magical
ass
shit right there.
statue.
somebody with.
Dude.
I can't metagame shit.
Well, I have what I need from this room. can come back with some more experts on a later expedition. But I would like to be out before down. And I
Aaron,
kind of turn
perhaps
around.
you noticed something on the floor. Maybe there's something. Are there cracks? I can't see very
in
well. Are there
in the
cracks around the base of the statue?
statue. Fine, I would go and uh, yeah, I would go check it out to see what Rise
Well,
pointed it to me.
Rise is also looking with your investigation as well.
Yeah.
You don't see any cracks. There just seems to be this like old, worn to it, like almost like you think that in some places the walls might crumble any second now. Um, but the ground appears to be solid. Um, if you'd like, you have this idea that maybe you could push the statue over and see what's underneath.
Ooh,
Yeah.
but the
You think we could
walls.
move it?
We can try to move it, yes. Do be careful not to topple it. I think
If the
shaking the
four of us
ground too
push
much
from
could
the
damage
base?
the walls, and I'm not a huge fan of cave-ins, believe me. I do not want to lose another limb. Rogar,
Oh, so
Anemo,
that's how that
can you get
happened.
over here and help us move the statue? We could try and slide it
Forward.
outwards.
Yeah, let's move outwards away from the wall.
Right away.
Nice.
We'll do a group check. Go ahead and everybody roll me
Great.
an athletics check.
Okay.
What the fuck?
My strength should be higher than it is, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's 6 right now, but it should be 8. It's 16 to 3, so it should be at least 4, if not 5. That's 4, right?
No, you're three. You have a strength score of 3 plus your 3 proficiency bonus.
Plus he has the Ioun stone.
No, but I have the stone, and
Oh
that's
yeah,
right
yes, you
now.
do have another plus. Is it a +1?
Well, yeah, so it would be 4, so it should be +7 for strength
Okay, go ahead and
altogether.
22.
That's what I'm talking about.
And
or
then I got
22.
a 14.
A 14. Okay.
Oof.
Just a 9.
I'm actually curious to hear what your ideas are with that 7. Okay.
I mean, it's a +6.
Again, I just want to hear what you think would happen worst case scenario.
I imagine
Rogar.
Rogar has no idea how this thing is supposed to move, so he's just trying to brute force this thing, and it's not working in his favor.
He's pushing the
In a
other
funny
way.
way,
I
you know,
would think.
if
Maybe
maybe
he
you're
breaks
pushing
something
in
and
the
falls.
opposite direction
Or
of everybody
maybe,
else.
or no, yeah, you're right. Like, Rai said, push it forward. Like he thought, push it like his forward, like the side that he's facing, push it
Yeah.
that
To
way.
the wall.
When
pushing the wrong way.
when we want to push it away from the wall. So
So
like
towards Rise.
so like we're pushing it this way. Rogar's trying to push it this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh,
In the end, it falls into me.
Yep.
Yeah. In the end, however, despite the extraordinary, it's so difficult. You guys realize that this thing looks like it's heavier than what it really is. For some reason, there's almost this moment when you push it forward, and it almost like it goes back to place before you give it another shove, and it scoots forward even more.
Wait, hold on. That's how you guys are moving. Okay, let me try again.
Rogar, please.
And yeah, you guys are able. You guys are no. You guys are able to move the statue forward quite a bit. It does not appear that there is anything connected to the underside of the statue.
So these could be taken, although I'm not. Interesting.
Some
Well,
kind of
Let's just
magical.
take
it's
the
disappointing
statue.
still. Well, no, I would not like to drag the statue with us
I was
through
joking.
this tomb. But a later date, I would love to grab this and take it.
I bet you could fetch a pretty penny
Mm,
for a magic statue.
I'm not sure if
That's true,
prices.
but I don't quite feel like selling it.
I really wouldn't want to be
As
seen with a statue of this nature.
this one would belong very nicely in the museum in my hometown.
Oh, I see. This is quite official, eh? No, take this for yourself.
No, I am no looter.
Animal looks disappointed.
You seem.
But that doesn't mean I will stop you from looting. I did drag you into this, but, well, I will stop you from some things. Some things need not be taken from this place. Gold, however, doesn't have any use for the dead,
I
so
believe
you
the
may
wealth
help yourself if we find
you
any.
get from Aaron's expeditions is in knowledge.
Sorry, what?
The wealth that you get from Aaron's expeditions should be measured in the knowledge you take away from the journey.
Absolutely.
Rise,
Alright.
leg, straight facts.
Let us be moving on.
I'm receiving enough payment as it is. I'm doing this for the benefit of my church.
I'm doing this for sexual favors.
With who?
With who?
What?
From my monastery.
Your
I
monastery
love
is
watching
giving
you guys
stuff for
crawl
favors.
up the screen.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fucking great.
We're going
I
this
guess,
way next, right?
Yeah. Careful,
Yes,
careful.
we'll come
Make
back
sure
to the
not to
fire.
step on trap.
Right.
Perhaps we should let him scout quickly ahead and
Let
see
him
what he
cook.
sees in the fire.
16. Oh wait,
16%.
technically I still have 18.
Um, 18. The whole place seems rather quiet. There is just this faint whirring, and you can feel the wind of the heat from coming from your right, as you pass by, and you approach a small room. There's nothing really too terribly much in it besides a wayward grappling hook lying on the ground.
Ooh,
I will take the grappling hook.
You take the grappling hook. Go ahead and add that to your
I
inventory.
tie the grappling hook to
is-
the end of the
does-
rope that I have.
I want a grappling hook.
Does the
It's already attached to 30 feet of rope.
does the grappling hook make any sounds, or is it trying to pinch onto anybody?
It does not appear to be trying to bite anybody.
mimic grappling
What
hook. That's
is that
so
laugh?
evil.
That might
Grappling
be
hook.
because there is a grappling hook that the party did buy that does like to latch on to things.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And
Including
know,
people and its handlers.
including people.
I think that this is just a small
Wait.
room, guys.
We don't need the grappling hook. We have mingle with the wind.
Man, it could be
What is that?
possible
Well,
for
I mean, think
myself.
about it. We could do both. You know, we could
Yeah.
like go up and then we could.
Rope and
could
grappling
check
hooks
for
are
people.
always handy.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I'm saying someone without mingle with the wind should definitely have it.
I could always
Oh,
hang
wow,
on to it, and then if we
50%.
need to get across somewhere, I can carry Aaron with me as we swing across.
That's true. I cannot exactly
Alright,
make the
I
best
can-
use of
I
it
can give you-
myself, but
I can give you the grappling hook.
Thank you. And that's
I'll
what,
be
30 feet of rope, you said?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Again, with Anemo's keen eyes keeping watch, and walking down the hall, you don't seem to see any traps, but you do, however, see a small room open up ahead of you at the end of this hall.
Do I
Alright.
feel any traps? Ooh, what is that? Whoa, hold on, Rogar.
Sorry. Sorry, got ahead of myself.
What is what? What is what? What do you see? What do you see? What do you
There's
see?
something in the room. It's like a lever. A lever.
A lever.
Thing. A
Hold me back.
lever.
Don't let me touch it. I will touch.
Real God, can you make sure that he doesn't do something stupid? Can I make sure that the room is safe in any way?
I'm just gonna continue that same perception check from before. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary in this room,
Other than the lever?
other than the lever smacked up in the center.
I
That
want to like
lever.
move the crates around and see if there's anything under them.
It's old wood. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Yeah, I'd be waiting by the door while Anemo looks around.
Uh, 5.
No, there isn't. It's just they're old, rotting wood. When you touch them, it's like it crumbles beneath your fingers.
This wood is old and rotting. It's like when I touch them, they crumble beneath my fingers.
Oh my god, incredible.
Do you guys-
Old rotting wood.
Do you
It
guys
looks
want
like
to
it crumbles when you touch it. I would walk over to the lever and I would like inspect it because I want to at least try and figure out what it might do.
Roll me an
Uh,
investigation.
well, is that great? Unlucky. That's a 5.
You think if you pull it, it would probably do something. No place has levers that don't do things.
Exactly.
That would be ridiculous, right?
Of course.
That would be really ridiculous if there was just a lever that did nothing.
Yes. I wonder. And then
Unless
I pull it. I pull it. I fucking pull the lever.
you pull the lever,
Yeah.
and you have to strain and pull it. You hear the creaking and cracking of the metal, and nothing changes.
Man, would have been so crazy to have a lever in a place like this that does nothing. That's a shame.
You let go of the lever, and it falls back into its previous position.
Maybe maybe I didn't pull it hard enough. Anemo, can you help me with this?
Yeah.
Because like you saw me, I was like straining against the lever, like putting my body weight against it to actually get it to move.
I would like to inspect the lever to actually make sure that it has the mechanism in order to be able to do that, or if we're just working against metal here.
Go ahead and roll me investigation. No, you know what? You're fine. It looks like there is some sort of mechanism to it, but it
anybody
doesn't.
have some WD-40?
What?
Of course. Anyone got the grease spell?
The grease.
Sadly, I don't.
I pulled the lever.
You pull the lever, and you push it as far as it can go. Even some extra like humph that you put into it to keep it all the way open. Yet again, when you let it go, it appears to just fall back into place.
I'd like to put my
To
ear
its
against
previously,
all of
for lack of a better word, closed position.
That is frustrating. I was hoping for something.
Well, perhaps someone needs to
More?
stay here. Maybe there's 2 parts to this puzzle. And perhaps someone needs to stay here while the rest of the crew looks on ahead and not hold the lever
I
down.
agree with that, other than the fact that I don't think anybody should stay here. I think that we should find the next part of the puzzle before we split up.
It's
That's fair.
true.
I must
We can
agree.
find another lever or another button or something. Might work.
Hmm.
I guess for now, let's go check out whatever fire pit is there. I wonder if this puzzle might have something to do with that, but or we can come back. I gotta see what's down there.
This
Nah,
is just a room. Ugh, okay, Dragonborn.
Right. Well, Here goes, well, hopefully nothing.
Better not be
As I get
nothing.
closer, is there any check that I need to make?
No check that you need to make, but it is fucking hot. I don't know if Dragonborn sweat, but boy, you wish you could.
I'm gonna stay back here.
I'm one moist motherfucker right now.
As you get
come back here.
as you get
No, I
closer
have to see.
to the edge of this
You
hall,
can guide me for literally
you
one.
do in fact see that it appears to be a room that is filled with lava. As you approach, I'm gonna put you one step closer.
Yep.
Across across the hall, the room, you notice that there is
Oh my god. Is Aaron on fire right now?
several levers that appears for what you can see in each corner. On some sort of stone platform that that you might be able to jump to. But fuck, it's hot.
Yeah, I'm not sure about all this.
I'm not sure.
If any of
Oh,
us
what
goes,
are those on the side?
They look like they're levers. If they're fixed in place, we could throw the grappling hook at it. But given the platforms that are under them, I'm not sure how safe this is. One wrong move and whoever falls is gone.
I think that we should check this room out from the other entrance.
I agree.
You
Very
see,
well.
like run around the corner.
You
I
do
go
that?
follow.
How far can we mingle with the wind?
You
There's
see
an opening over there.
a similar vibe as it was before. From this angle, you can see a hall that continues straight across with an open door. Some sort of platform to the north. You can just barely make out the edge of a door, and a hall that continues south with this big rock in the center.
Curious. Anemo, go pull the lever. Let's see if something happens. I will
Okay.
look here.
I run back.
You don't
As
have to
I'm
go back.
doing.
I can just
No,
say,
and I pull the lever.
okay. You pull the lever.
That's it. I pulled the lever.
Yeah, you're holding the lever open, right?
Yeah.
Nothing as I look.
So far, nothing has
Wait.
changed.
Wait,
How far?
I approached the other opening.
You wonder if he's pulled the lever yet.
Yeah.
In this time waiting,
Did anything happen?
No.
you are really far
Yeah,
away.
no.
Let's head back to
So,
the other hallway. That probably gives us a better vantage point.
Oh, that's true.
if
That's
we-
quite far.
You think that I
Very
can't
well.
scream 75 feet?
You can.
I pulled the lever!
Are you screaming? How
Yes.
loud are you screaming?
I'm not gonna scream in my apartment building.
No, tell me how loud you're screaming.
Probably
And then-
loud enough for it to just echo down the chambers, yeah.
You see
Well,
that there's
supposedly.
like a as you kind of yell, "I've pulled the lever." There seems to be this like crumbling of dust from the ceiling and walls.
Oof.
Perhaps there are some
Okay, no more
followers left
yelling. No
here.
I leave. I let go of the lever.
I
You see your
wish. How far is this chasm? Far.
So from this first platform and lever, right here, you've got about a 5-foot jump. Easy to do.
Okay.
If I go here,
Am
how
I?
much is one block?
I'm gonna
5 feet?
5 feet.
levitate over
Jeez.
to the far
Where are you levitating to?
to the far lever.
Okay.
Far
I
lever where? Go ahead and you can levitate. Just okay. You levitate
Okay,
across.
I'm gonna go to the other one and then levitate across to the to its corresponding one. I need to like get over here, but technically I can levitate that long anyway.
I take my staff off of my back, and I kind of like reach out in front of me. My staff glows this like kind of earthy yellow, and a platform appears that is 10 feet long in this along this area.
Go ahead and use for anytime you use this ability. Go ahead and use the draw tool
Mhm.
and draw it out.
Draw shape.
Or you can just like free draw.
That's true.
I'm sorry if you can
It
hear
would
my
fill
cat
the
purring.
space technically, but yeah, it's kind of like that.
Okay.
And I would
And set to the
walk.
ground, right?
It is capable of floating.
Okay.
Yeah, it can be free floating or resting on a solid surface.
Rogar will kind
All
of
right.
reach his foot out and like make sure he can stand on it, and if he can, he's going to stand on it just for a second to get a.
You can stand on it.
Just
Look,
to,
Rogar, there's another lever over here. You should be over here.
that's what I'm thinking. I just want to make sure I know where I'm going. He's gonna,
Considering it fills both these squares, is there still a gap to get to that lever, or
It's
or is
you
it just
can
like I
just
went
step
up?
over it. It's real easy.
then Rogar here.
Now this might be a little bit hard, but you do have the grappling hook if need be.
That's what I'm thinking of doing. I'm going to do that. And he takes a grappling hook and he throws it and tries to latch it onto the lever.
Be careful.
Okay. For that, I need a strength check, and this is 15 feet, so it's a pretty easy DC.
Strength check.
Okay, with a 15, you are able to throw the grappling hook onto the lever and kind of latch onto it. You feel fairly secure with it, although hopefully you don't have to hold it down. That would be an issue.
Right. Like, am I able to like pull
Pulling
it
the
to
lever?
activate it?
Is everybody pulling the lever?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, everybody having pulled the lever,
Yes.
you hear a clicking noise,
I don't know if that's good or bad, guys.
and
I
the
guess we'll
door
see.
north. You hear a clicking noise directed from the door to the north.
I can't keep levitating, guys. I'm gonna move.
Yeah, this is this is rough.
Alright, get to the door then.
I'm gonna move to the
Go
north.
ahead and just click it. You should be able to click it and to open it.
I'm pretty sure once I step on land, that's it for my levitate until long rest.
We can say that it's been a minute. Levitation.
Okay.
Ooh,
You
there's a weird snake statue.
walk into the room. Immediately, the first thing that you see
Lucy.
is a body, skeletal remains on the ground. Also, are you guys gonna try to jump to that ledge? It's doable.
What is it?
Probably
Is there-
more doable from Rogar's position than yours.
Yeah, I would back up onto the platform. Is there a place for Rogar to latch onto?
I mean, you guys could just jump the 10 feet. There's no. What's your strength score?
We better be
-1.
ready to catch him.
-1? Yeah, you're gonna have to make a check.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could assist.
I kind of like hype myself up a little bit.
Did you say you can throw Aaron?
I said assist,
Wait.
but if throw is possible, I can
Don't
do
you
that too.
fucking dare throw me. Okay?
Toss
You
me.
may assist me if you wish.
Don't throw the dwarf.
Just
Toss
throw
me.
I
You
form
can't tell
this
Legolas.
small ball of light in my hands, and then press it against my chest, and I cast guidance on myself.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and make the jump.
Okay.
That is
You
what you want.
have advantage since everybody is helping you right now.
Okay, advantage, and that is with. Am I doing
A D4.
strength? Oh,
Oh yes, this is a strength.
or acrobatics.
Alright, which one are you using?
I'd use acrobatics.
Then go for it.
I would try to jump. There's a
Well,
little.
that's already pretty fucking good.
I think you guys
Well,
are
I
jumping.
don't even need to roll guidance because I rolled a 19 plus 1 is 20.
Yeah. With
You can jump
as you
from
kind of give
here.
a run and a jump, I would say
here.
Anemo probably kind of catches
Probably
you to help
catches
pull
me.
you inside.
Yeah. I just whoop.
That was totally unnecessary.
It worked, didn't it?
Then Rogar has a bonus.
Yeah, you
Let's
can do
give
it.
space for Rogar.
Yeah, he has.
I'm not gonna try to catch Rogar.
He makes.
You don't have to roll with your score.
Nice mighty leap over and lands squarely on the floor.
Cool.
Hey, not one perception, everybody.
I
It's
will.
okay because I can do it twice. Love it.
May I investigate? Take a nice look around the room.
Yeah, so I think
See
that's
if
what
anything's protecting
Namo
me.
was doing first.
Mhm.
So yeah, a few things that you notice, Anemo. First off, there is the skeletal remains on the ground. This room appears to be covered in some sort of tapestry that has been faded with time. But most importantly, uh, on a small rise, uh, in the ahead of you, appears to be a statue of a serpent
I would
with its
walk up.
mouth open in a go.
I would walk up to it and just start like examining
Just
it.
1 second, if you're okay with that.
Absolutely.
Just kind of want to give that information to Anemo and see what he wants to do.
Notice.
So, unfortunately, I had stopped paying attention for just a quick moment. I got a notification. What was that?
Statue
Statue
of
ahead
snake.
of you, snake, mouth open,
Yes, indeed there is. I
body on the ground,
It's missing
bright
an
red
arm,
gems adorning its back.
except
Yeah.
there's two missing.
there is a couple missing. There's the left eye of the the right eye of the statue and the and one of the things on the body of the snake are missing. Jewels.
Curious. Maybe it was grabbed by the last party. Is there any sign that other people have been through here recently?
Yeah,
There's
the
a dead body
skeletal
on the
remains on the
ground.
floor,
Where is the
which
dead body?
I
How fresh is it though?
would like to
It's
investigate.
old. It's an old skeleton. But
Can
actually,
we
go
put you
ahead
on top
and
of it,
roll
Aaron?
me a medicine check.
Cool.
For who?
On bones?
That is a 13.
With a 13, it's hard to give a precise date exactly, but it's definitely not, unless via. It's
You
definitely
cut
not
out.
a body of one of the people that you sent down here.
Oh.
It's definitely not a body of one of the people that the party previous before you. However, you do notice with that 13 that arm.
Huh. You just like me for real. Sorry. Curious.
He just like
Wonder how
me.
we lost that. And I hope, honestly, I kind of hope we don't find out. I stand up and I start walking to the statue.
Okay.
Don't stick your hand in any holes.
I'll try.
What is Rogar and Rise doing?
I was also looking at the body, perplexed by the missing arm, looking around to see if I can find any holes in the wall.
Rogar's just kind of taking a
Okay.
look around the room at the crates and at the tapestries to kind of get a sense of them.
the crates look very similar, like weirdly, like almost like it's this like carbon copies of the art that I used earlier, uh, from before, in the northernmost room.
I will pursue this cooling mist. God damn it!
Um, but um, glancing about the room, Rise, go ahead and roll me a investigation check. Hell yeah! So with a 5, there is only one hole that you see, and that's the entrance to this room.
Wow. Useless.
You begin, I'm just gonna say, you begin to kind of like look on the walls and kind of raise up some of the tapestry, and it kind of falls down a little bit, and uh with a quick and hurried glance toward in Aaron's direction as you have torn down tapestry from the wall, uh what do you do?
Wasn't me.
Gonna
I
leave it on the
probably
ground?
didn't even notice. I'm
Yeah.
enraptured by the shiny in front of me. Or maybe not so shiny, considering how old it's been here, or how long it's been
I folded up and put it neatly in the corner, like it's always been there.
here.
Okay. Um, Aaron, curious statue in front of you. What are you gonna do?
I would walk up to it and gently just start just investigating it. I want to see if there's any
Roll me an
inscriptions
investigation check. Yeah.
or anything like that. How long does guidance last, by the way?
You technically used it. Even if you said you didn't, it's
Even if
a
I didn't, it's because
yeah,
I said before I was going to use it. Yeah, that
yeah.
checks. Nice. Cool.
But it's 1 minute.
16 plus. Wait. Come on. Okay, that's an 18.
With an 18, you see a glint inside of the like deep inside, probably a full arm's length inside the snake skeleton from its open maw, sharp teeth.
Well, I think that's where the arm went. Hmm.
I want to do it.
No. No, you will not. I
Stick
just
your
see
leg
like
in
a
there.
shiny thing in it.
Yeah, just like this. Yeah, with an 18, you just get a glint of something inside of it.
Okay.
It's kind of, you would have to like stick your entire arm in it
Wait,
to
I
No,
have a
I got this.
solution.
I got
What if
this. Don't worry. I mage hand.
I take out my great sword? What if I
Okay.
mage
It
hand?
might break. Let me
Mage hand.
just. I mage hand. This ghostly arm appears where my left arm used to be, separates from my body and begins floating into the mouth of the serpent. And I try
okay.
and grab the something that's in there.
Hit. Yeah, you take your mage hand and you slide it in there and grab onto the first thing that it can, and you pull it out,
Yeah.
and you
It would
pull
be.
out
I
a
pulled
small
it
key.
slowly and
Yeah.
carefully, but yeah, I pulled it out.
Slowly and carefully, the jaws of this serpent do not close as you pull out a key.
Huh. That's useful.
Oh, yeah.
Does it just look like an old ornate key?
Yep.
Well, I'll
Add
be
that to
holding
your
on to
inventory.
that. Yeah, doing that. Cool. What about the gems on the statue?
What about them?
Are Do they seem to hold some kind of uh, particular shape? Are they embroidered in a certain, not embroidered, embedded in a certain way to
Um,
show, like
to show.
maybe it's a statue of reverence or like a holy statue or something like that.
Given your
Just like a general.
previous inclinations to think of the cloaked serpent, this all but confirms it.
Yes. Okay. So this is of what was the name again of the
Zahir.
The
cloak.
here.
here? I will write that down. Over.
I can spell that for you. It is Zehir. So Zehir.
Cool. You see me pull my mage hand back. It grabs my journal, and I just start writing in it. I kind of draw the statue, take a bit of time to like just get a good sketch of the statue going. While I don't know,
Wow.
maybe people are doing anything else, but
Yeah.
I kind of just start doing that.
While Aaron is sketching, what are the rest of you doing?
Rogar will go up
Um,
and inspect the area around the statue to see if there's any other, like anything hiding in the corners or any maybe like damage that wasn't seen before or something. I don't know.
Yeah, go ahead. Do you want to do an investigation check on your own?
Sure.
Okay. With a 15, you do notice the missing gems from the statue, and I would say it's a conclusion that you come to that probably what would happen is uh, that if, as a safety measure, if somebody were to try to defile the statue in a way, then when reaching into the statue to grab the key, that it would probably snap its jaws shut. If the moving statues that seem to be a theme continue.
Would Rogar think that this force could sever an arm or at least damage it to create
Oh
that
hell
possibility?
yeah!
Yeah,
Oh
I
hell
kind of
yeah!
said
Let's
that out
go
loud
sharp.
after or I would have said that out loud if I saw that. I think. Well,
That's
okay, I
okay,
didn't
but
start
yes,
that.
Rogar, you definitely would come to that conclusion that sticking your arm in there after defiling uh the statue would result in a permanent loss of limb.
A classic amateur move.
Right, so we're not messing around with these statues.
No. As much money as you could probably get for these gems, I don't recommend defiling a beautiful piece of artwork like this. As concerning as their god is, of course, they got remarkable craftsmanship. I would head back to the door. And
Now for the
now,
rest of this
how
place.
the hell do we get out of here?
Yes. I mean, we can jump to the thing that you made over here. Can I do that without worrying about it?
That's true.
Yeah,
I'm just
you
checking
can.
how long they last.
See you.
Okay, they
Well,
If
last an
you
hour.
have so with a for note, if you have a up to a +3, you can safely jump 5 feet. Excuse me, not 5 feet. You can +5. Sorry.
What?
15.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Yep.
my brain just kind of shat out as I was trying
No,
to
you're right.
explain
Yep.
I'm just gonna
it.
jump to
So
here and then
you, yeah, you wouldn't have any trouble getting across. A strength score of a 10, you can jump. You can jump
10 feet? 5 feet?
10 feet. Sorry, 10 feet. If you have a +1, 15, +2, you can long jump 20. And yeah, I think it cuts off at +2.
Does
Really.
Dex apply to this as well?
So with the +4, I'm golden.
Technically, no. It's your athletics check. So yeah, you can jump 20
You're
feet,
fine.
no issue.
Just jump over.
Although acrobatics is Dex, that's why I asked.
No, I think that this is technically like
Just a
long
strength
jumping
thing.
is an
Yeah,
athletics. Yeah.
yeah, that checks.
I still want to look around just in case.
But yeah, you would have to roll again because you have a -1.
Yeah,
Nobody else does.
That's okay. Well,
In fact, Anemo, you think you could pretty easily make it to the rock in the center. It's only like 10 feet away.
Oh,
Anemo, do you believe you can make it across?
Yeah, you straight up jump over lava onto the rock that's protruding from the center.
Do you think I can make it here?
I should have upgraded
Make
my
it
leg
where?
to do that. So helpful.
I thought that did something.
Make it. I couldn't see where you were pinging.
the opening the cross. The way
Yeah,
there.
you can make it there.
Cute.
I will join my brother.
Well, careful.
18. I think I make it, brother.
21.
You don't even have to roll. Wait, what's your score?
Oh yeah, I got +3 to athletic.
So yeah, you don't have to roll.
Is it athletics or yeah, it's athletics.
Has to be athletics. Yeah, not acrobatics.
Damn it, acrobatics I've got +7 in.
Athletics I have a +6 in.
Woo, you're making it.
I mean, technically, Rogar, you could jump to the center platform from where you are. Long jump.
Damn, you're fucking nuts.
Well, so could
He's gonna overshoot it and end up in the lava.
No, I'll
So could
just
you.
carry Aaron with me, and that'll even it out.
Actually, well, I would not let you grab me. I have a solution for this, and I kind of like take my hand back, and with a snap, launch my hand forward, pointing in a direction, and not too far away from it, just in the space in front of me, this stone disc appears. Cast Tensor's floating disc.
That, because you're not taking the 10 minutes, that does remove a spell slot.
Oh, because it's a ritual. Sorry, yeah,
Yep.
is that how it works?
So you need to spend 10 minutes on the ritual if that's what you want to do.
I would, yeah.
Okay, then while you're casting that ritual, Rogar, what are you doing? Because that's going to take 10 minutes. You guys can do a whole lot in 10 minutes.
Yeah, Rogar.
Rogar, you could join me on this disc if you want to cross and hold 5,000.
I will stay with you just so I could protect you in case anything happens.
While I'm focusing, I'd also just be like, ask them what they see.
It's empty over here, guys. We're gonna scout out ahead.
Speaking of
Tell us which direction you're going so we can catch up with you.
It looks like there's a way to go north, a way to go east, and a way to go south. Which way do you want to go first, Anemo?
That's a good question. Kind of feel like going south because
I think south just doubles back, but I mean we can find out real quick.
Yeah, but I don't remember anything else going to the right down south on the other side. Do you remember?
Okay. We're going south.
Right.
Understood.
Okay.
We'll catch up with you soon.
And if the direction changes, we'll come back and let you know.
Cool.
Okay. As you go south, you come across an inner. Are you going cautiously?
Yes.
Roll me a perception check for this half.
I'm behind Anemo, so he'll roll perception.
Yeah, I have advantage too. Don't worry about it. I got it. I got you. It may be bad, but yeah. So it was bad, but
walking into the area, you notice that it seems to be like an absence of like active traps, but the hall continues south and then also takes a left.
I'm mimicking his footsteps almost exactly. Stepping where he
Amazing.
steps.
Do, 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 do. From this angle, it almost looks like the path to the left curves down, but it's
Hmm.
hard to tell. Well, I mean, it's not hard to tell. You know it does because you can see the end of the hall.
South.
And south, there's a
Ooh,
small inlet
that
with
looks like
a
a.
broken chest on the ground. And is that a skull in front of a couple of
Ugh,
urns?
ugh. That's a little worrying. I would like to investigate the chest.
Okay. Roll me an investigation check.
Oh shit!
Investigate.
Are we good
Sorry.
with taking the first roll? Emily?
Jordan, would you like
Oh,
Rise
sure.
to
Yeah.
investigate?
I can. I do have okay wisdom. Oh no, investigation is intelligence. Yeah, negative bonuses. That sucks.
It doesn't
Shouldn't
look
have
like anything's wrong. It looks broken.
nothing in it. Looks
Some dust.
broken. We can't tell if there's a trap.
Well, yeah, not from this.
Nope.
Not without opening it and kind of peering in. But you're welcome to. It appears to be broken, this chest.
I would almost. I can't tell, but I would almost bet that that chest is trapped. I'm gonna. I'm gonna pass on it until Aaron gets here. Let her make the call.
Well,
Enough.
I mean, you did a thorough investigation, as thorough as you could have done. Sure, you rolled a 5, but your character doesn't know that.
I rolled a 16 on the exact same chest.
Oh, you did? Oh, fuck. Sorry, I didn't realize that was the yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't appear that this chest is trapped. It just looks broken.
Doesn't appear that this trap is chest.
Did I say that? Fuck.
No, you just started to say that. Honestly, I don't really care for anything on this side. Let's go back up. Check out the hallway this way.
We chose the pussy out option.
Well, it
As you
doesn't
follow
really
down the
matter if it's
hallway,
a broken chest.
I'm no longer mimicking his steps, as you saw.
okay. As you continue down this hallway, it appears to. Ooh, sorry.
I didn't do that.
I did. It appears to continue down and out, quite a ways.
We have to. We can't keep going without letting them know where we are.
Quite literally, I won't let you go without,
All right, fair enough.
because that's a different page.
Okay, then if you're not doing anything, probably
Not
just
quite
go
yet.
chill.
That was not 10 minutes worth of looking,
No.
to be honest.
Okay, no chill with that.
Update.
Now, as you go in this way, you notice that there.
We're gonna go to the right.
We're going to the
Um,
east. To the south, there is a chest. We'd like you to investigate, Aaron. Or
It doesn't look like it's trapped or anything, but it is broken. I'm not sure that we can get anything out of it. Okay, bye.
as you go towards the right and north, this room seems to have some sort of pillar, embedded into which is an axe, and there's a door to the north.
Free X.
I jiggle the door. Oh, it
It
just
opens.
opened.
was that
Inside
supposed
of
to
this room
happen?
appears to be a small table with some broken glass on it and tapestries on the wall.
Investigate table and the things on the table.
Tapestry? Oh,
Rice,
on the table.
Rice, do you want to check out these tapestries while I check out this table?
I don't know. The last time I checked one out was pretty bad.
Go ahead and roll me an investigation check from the few of you. Oh.
I have a
Right.
feeling that this isn't supposed to be our jobs.
Okay.
Oh,
It appears
God.
that there were broken vials on the table, with some sort of dried potion on them. But the table just looks fairly old. I mean, you don't think that the dried potion is going to do you any good. Um, Rise, you be
13 on the taps.
Yeah,
yeah,
lick the
Rise,
dried potion, see what happens.
you go and investigate behind each of these tapestries. And as you get to the one in the back, you lift it up, and there appears to be a door.
Holy
Shit, it actually led to something.
This could be the chambers of the temple priests. I will try the door.
Okay, click it.
What the hell? It's
What was
definitely.
once smooth sandstone walls appears to open up into a standard stone cavern.
Holy. Let's search south and not continue on without the party.
All right.
The only thing of note over here appears to be that axe that is stuck into the wall.
All right, so we've got a couple options. We go down, and we find out what's going on down there, or we go up and we figure out what's going on up there. Let's tell them. Let's tell them the options and see what they choose.
It's just at this moment after the investigation that you guys have done that the tensor's floating disk has finished. Um, as
Mhm.
you all hop on to a 5 foot disc and
This
float
is
your way all the way across.
Woo!
Butterflies in the sky. I can fly just as
Uh,
high.
the disc can continue to follow you, Aaron, if you'd like.
Yeah, I'd bring it with me.
Okay.
Probably
That's not something
just
I
Probably
like
think
have
about
fine.
it
every
float
day.
behind me.
That's
The more secretive one is the one up.
Actually, I sit down on it and I just kind of fucking float around on it.
Well, it follow. Yeah.
That's fun. That's fun.
Anyway.
Put a leash on it.
that
I don't need to.
kind of defeats the purpose, is what it seems.
All right, what have y'all found?
Oh, there's an axe to the right in the wall. If anyone's interested in it, could be of value, could be an artifact, could be garbage. There's a broken chest to the south, could also be garbage, and then there's
How
a
new,
passage to the north that could also just lead to garbage.
how new does the axe look compared to everything else?
Roll me an Arcana check.
Oh, that's not something Rogar was prepared to roll for.
Yeah, whatever this axe is, you go to like investigate it, and you kind of grab onto it, and you can feel that familiar tingling of magical energy making its way up into your arms. And you kind of give it a pull, and it appears to be in there pretty tightly. As for how old it is, it's about as dusty as everything else here.
Hmm. Well,
Dusty as grandma's cooch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah, give me some
God.
of that grussy.
Ugh. All right.
I would
If you wanted to try to physically remove it, it would require a strength roll.
I think he's going to try
Let's do it.
to.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I
Might as
would
well, right?
Give me an athletics check.
yeah, I cast guidance, by the way. I walk
Not 20,
blindly.
baby.
Oh, not even needed.
So were you helping?
Not one! Why?
Okay, I'm gonna
I
say
thought
this.
I was the main one.
No, so here's what I'll say happened because I didn't realize that um Anemo was also doing it.
I thought that like you said he was gonna or whatever.
It's okay. Um Rogar, you kind of pull and tug at it. You just can't get a good fucking angle on it. Um and it kind
Oh,
of
on the
slips
wrist.
out of your hands. And Anemo looks on you with pity. Um
It's all in the wrist,
as
brother.
if it's okay with you, Anemo, you kind of give a little flex and just stretch out your muscles, easily pull it right out of the wall. You
Like
feel that magical energy tingling up your arms, letting you know that this is in fact magical. Whatever this is,
That's
oh
A.
shit. Should I roll
Wow,
Arcana? This is magical. This is some magical shit right here. This axe is magical as fuck. It's a magical
More
ass
things
axe.
that are magical as fuck.
you certainly have your experience with handling magic items. I don't know why I couldn't pull it out, but that's
I'm
yours.
sure you loosened it for him, Rogar.
I'm sure.
Well, thank you anyway.
I mean, you can have it if you want.
I was more or less trying to see if I could pull it out of the wall anyway. I have these
Yeah,
on me,
Aaron.
and they're my weapon of choice. He motions towards the hook swords on his back.
The only weapon I need is that of the mind.
Respectable.
Anemo, if you're keeping it, add magical axe to your inventory.
Magic axe.
Magic axe.
That would be fun to yell as you throw it at people. Magic axe.
Do I know any details?
Oh, it's a great axe. I should mention it's a magical
Magically
great
great.
axe.
That's not as
I
much
want
fun.
I
to
want
yell.
Aaron to look at it.
Sure. If you
Look at
hand
my
it to me.
axe.
Look at this axe.
Okay.
It's mighty.
Out of the wall. I grab it and can I also roll Arcana, I guess?
Yeah.
Uh, 17.
With a 17, you kind of like run your finger across it, and as you correctly assume, you kind of just the slightest little bit of your finger, you just slide it on the edge, and it just faintly cuts. And as you rub your blood, because you're familiar with shit like this, old
Mhm.
magic.
Yeah.
As you rub your blood across the side of the blade, arcane runes um, appear to be magically etched in.
Any I recognize? Or just kind of
It
nonsense?
appears like it's pretty sharp. Actually, really sharp. You think you could? It would be much easier to like do some damage with this thing.
Well, you have a sharp axe you found.
Plus
Hopefully
one.
it suits you well. I hand it back to Anima.
I'll take it.
I'll take it. Animo found a door, right? Like behind something. Quit.
No, that wasn't me.
Oh, that was
That
right.
was Rise found
There's a
it.
door behind a tapestry to the north.
And
Oh,
then
that's what that
there's
We were
a
waiting for you
hallway
to
the south.
explore it, and there's also a broken chest to the south that may prove.
And also a hallway to the south as well.
I
Okay,
didn't
I
want to
will
risk.
go find that chest.
It sounds like the south is a dead end. We could investigate
No,
that
the
before
south
moving
is.
northward.
That's a good idea.
How do I move the disc?
I do.
Oh, you
Don't
do? Okay,
misunderstand.
okay.
The
That's
south
just
isn't a dead end.
Ah. Well.
No, Aaron, that's the wrong way for the chest.
okay.
Aaron,
Okay, fine. Oh,
Oh, that is rather broken.
Like, does it just look like an empty, broken chest? Looking at it.
Are you roll an investigation
Yeah,
check?
roll
I,
investigation.
Oh my god, Platypus.
no worries. That's a natural one.
With a natural one, it appears to be a broken chest. You don't think it's trapped.
Yeah,
Look
I
at-
mean,
look-
like, yeah, I'm
Look
looking
through
at it. I'm
that
like,
shit.
huh.
Look through that shit.
We've all failed.
I go and like grab it to see if I can lift it up.
What does
Rogar,
Rogar
you
get out of it?
fucking you know for a fact that this is not a fucking trap chest. It just is a broken chest.
But is there anything in
Fine.
it?
Yeah, I
Um,
would go to open it.
Boy, do I feel
yeah,
silly.
going
right now.
to going to open
Boy, do
going
I
to open
feel
this chest.
silly right now.
There doesn't appear to be anything of note inside of it. It looks like somebody maybe had tried to break into it. Rogar, you notice. That maybe somebody had like smashed it to try to get into whatever's inside of it, but now it just lies broken and empty, like your heart.
Yeah, I cry.
I feel like we
Well-
all should take 1 HP mental damage there.
Oh, absolutely. No.
There is a
Um,
skull on the ground. That's interesting. It
Also
Rogar,
old,
it just
or
appears to be a skull. Yeah, old skull.
humanoid.
Humanoid.
He'll pick it up, turn it
Well-
around in his hand, and then he'll just take his index and middle fingers and poke the ice of the skull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Drop
You do
it.
that.
Rogar, do you want to get cursed? Because this happens. It happens. You play around with the dead bodies in the silly little crypt, and suddenly you're vomiting blood for a month.
Especially in the temples of evil gods.
Last time I checked,
I know
going
I'm
into
not one
crypts
to
in
say it,
general gets you cursed, so
but be
we're
careful,
already damned.
please. That's true. All right.
Careful.
Well, back to the door. Maybe it's locked and this key will work. But yeah, I head to the door.
It wasn't locked.
No, cool. Well,
Was there
So
something
we'll
down this way
be able
too?
to use it up.
Oh well.
whatever. Yeah, no,
And
I'd go
I'm
into the door then.
sad that nobody realized.
There was. It's a long way to go. So maybe
Hmm.
we look to the secret that we found first before going that way.
Yeah, I agree.
Stand on the table. Cool. Yeah.
Go
I
get
mean,
in
like,
there.
I just fucking open the door and go in. I probably gesture for Anemo to go first.
Be after
You
you, Anemo. Your eyes are the greatest.
Who the fuck is doing that?
Stop opening
Stop
and closing
Sorry.
the door.
ignoring me.
In we go.
Sorry, perception.
It appears to be some sort of cavern
17.
with
17.
17.
Yeah. It appears to be some sort of cavern that opens up ahead of you. You hear a scurry of activity as you see some mice scurrying about.
Careful, there's a swarm of rats over there.
Hmm.
Or mice
Food.
or some sort of rodent.
Ready yourselves.
Probably catch Black Death or something.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be bit. You want to keep going in here, or
Absolutely.
With that,
Oh, I know this
hold
enemy.
on. Oh my god.
Hold on. Oh my
Fucked up.
god.
would you
All right, guys.
rather fight 50 rats
Moving.
or one swarm of rats?
Okay, that helps. I can't believe I didn't have that set on the. That would explain so many things. Uh,
Just let us know when you're ready.
yep. Go ahead and highlight your token. Sorry, I just wanted you guys to be able to see your tokens.
Yeah.
Highlight your token and then roll initiative.
Erin did not expect the rats to attack her.
Neither did
Like,
Rogar,
oh.
apparently.
But yeah, okay. So that's a 6 for me.
Can I? Yes, I can.
Wait, don't I?
14.
that's only 26 seconds. Okay. Well, whatever. Oh. Okay.
That's cool.
Why are there so many?
Because they're rats. Swarm of rats.
Or do I have to type my initiative in the box here?
Oh, in the box.
There's like
if you click your character, you should be able to get it.
there's like twice as many initiative items as there should be.
Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I show up
everything
twice.
twice.
Okay. I might have to redo it then. Okay. Let me add your turns again. And then that was 17. You guys should be able to just type it in yourself.
I did.
And then that one was 2. Okay. And then I need...
Aaron, just type your name in. Sorry, your name. Your role into the turn order.
Yeah, I did. Added.
You need to click enter.
Oh. Well. Huge.
Okay.
Huge.
I guess that means I'm going.
First up here is this swarm of rats. It's going to come up here, and it is going to swarm Anemo.
Uh-oh.
And then it is going to bite you. For a 16, does that hit?
I'm sorry. Let me. Yeah.
16 hits.
Unfortunately.
And then it is going to do 7 piercing damage, as it is swarming you. And I'm just going to put it here. That is the end of the swarm of rats' turn.
Ugh.
Super climactic. Rise.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the best way to take on such small enemies. I guess it would be.
So I would like to let you know that you have disadvantage to hit the swarm when it is engulfing somebody.
Hi, Braden.
Hello.
This is on the mic. Miracles
Yeah.
alive.
Okay.
Awesome. Hello.
Gotcha.
Hello.
Welcome to the recorded
Ah.
podcast. You should probably let them know. These live streamed.
Get live streamed, idiot.
Sorry, I'm going to use my weapon, I guess, to attack the other one.
Okay.
I've got a. Yeah, I'm gonna use my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Right.
Two-handed or one-handed?
If I use my two-handed strike, can I also use flurry of blows?
No.
Immediately after you take an attack action in turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action, but you
Because
can't do
you'd
that.
be wielding a weapon. Correct me if I'm wrong about that.
I've used, like, if you hold a weapon in one hand and hit it with it, you can, like, kick and punch.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so one
But
hand
it's not
strike.
two-handed. Only one-handed, right?
Oh, okay.
Because Mercedes has always used, held a quarterstaff with one hand and has attacked that way, and same with Amortis.
Well, yeah. Well, one-handing with a quarterstaff is the same as striking, so I might as well just do all unarmed strikes. Flurry of blows.
Yeah.
Should be 3 attacks on the swarm of rats.
Got it. You.
Yes. So move up, and then sorry, this is my first time using this.
That's okay.
Do I click?
Oh, actually, I think I can.
I click this, the name, or do I click the attack plus 7?
You would click where it says monk unarmed strike.
Okay.
It should be.
Oh, Sorry, the first roll was a 4. I think. Yeah.
No, you got an 11. If you look in the chat, it tells you.
Okay, so 4 plus 7 it would be 11.
Okay. That does hit. So
Okay.
does the 17.
So do I roll for damage or do I roll to see if they all hit first?
Would technically it'd be I would just roll all of them at the same time.
For
So
hits. Yeah, okay.
yeah, for hits.
All right. So let's see. That hits.
That also hits. Yep. So roll 3 damage.
And that
So
hits.
did you do 4 or did you do 3?
I did. Sorry, three attacks.
Okay, so then roll 3 damage dice. So by clicking the monk unarmed strike, it should pop it.
Or is it click the damage type? Yeah.
Yep.
Click
That works too.
1d6 plus 4, so that's 8. 6 and 8, so 22 damage to the swarm. Right out across the swarm.
Already,
Certainly
it's
very
looking
nice.
rough. Anemo, you are swarmed.
What can I do in a swarm?
They're just all over you, biting the fuck out of you.
Well, first
You
of
can
all,
try to hit it, but it's at
I
disadvantage since it's forming.
rage
First,
You rage. Hell yeah.
because I'm being attacked. For the first time in this session, you see Anemo rage and his fingers elongate a little bit and have like claws, and his teeth become a little sharper, and he looks more feral generally. And he just kind of tries to tear at these guys with a claw attack. At disadvantage, I know. 12.
12 hits? Wait, is that disadvantage?
Yes, the
I
first
feel
one
like
was
I should have
Okay,
rolled
sorry.
my
I
attack.
didn't see. Yes, 12 hits.
11 damage.
Plus 3?
It's I think the 3 is already included though. Look on the thing. Yes, it
Yep,
is.
I think you're right. So,
I am rolling as if I'm raging, which I am raging. So,
anything else?
no, I've used my bonus action. I haven't
I give
used
my attack
move.
flavor.
Can I move? Can I leave them?
You can try. You provoke an opportunity attack, though.
They're already attacking me.
I know. Basically, you fleeing from them instead of focusing on trying to kick them off of you gives them more opportunities to bite you as you try to leave their vicinity.
Can I talk out of turn? Or no?
It depends. Are you in character?
Yeah, it would be in character.
Yeah.
Seeing you get swarmed. Aaron looks up. Anemo, stay strong. I have something for this.
Aaron has something for everything.
Yep.
Did we discuss if I'm allowed to multi-attack?
You are allowed to multi-attack.
Okay, I'll claw again then.
Or you'd be using your bite, remember?
Always have to. All right, I bite the fucking maw, and it's a 19 somehow still.
As you bend down to as they start to swarm and crawl up you, you bite, snapping your jaws at
And I nat one.
at all of at many of them, and they appear to be they appear you've gotten several into your jaws. We'll just say
this one does not say that I get a +3 on that because it says 1. The 4 is strength, 1d8, and I rolled a 1, so it's actually 8.
Okay. Done.
Oh, and the last one was 14 damage, but you don't have to do that because I was wrong.
No, I'll do it. It's been a while. It looks rough. There's not very many of them left.
This tastes awful.
Arlen, it's your turn. Aaron, excuse me.
Okay, just a question for later. Is Channel Divinity a bonus action?
I don't think your channel divinity is. Mine isn't. When I think it's an action unless it specifically states bonus action.
Okay, cool. How big is this room or cavern?
You looking about, it appears to be about 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 40 feet long and uh 45 or so wide.
What about
This
above
cavern.
us?
What?
What about above us? Like how
Oh,
tall?
how
How high is
tall?
this?
20 feet.
20 feet? Okay.
I would like to say this like as a side note. Never mind. If you look at their auras, they're red because they're dying.
That's
There's
true.
not many of them left.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna, yeah, don't really have to use anything big then. Oh, not one.
There is one swarm that is not currently swarming somebody.
Well, since it's just swarming, I would, yeah, I'll say I'm just gonna fucking beat their ass. Cool. I'm going to just Sacred Flame the one that is in front of Rise because I don't want to burn Anemo.
Okay. The Sacred Flame is saving throw.
Deck save.
No.
A 13. Does that succeed?
No, it does not.
Okay, go ahead and roll your damage.
Not that one. That one. This one. Nope. Nope. Right. 8 plus.
All right.
I add my spell attack, right? Or no, because this is a saving throw.
Yeah, you wouldn't add your and you that's always to hit, not your damage.
Oh, okay. No, I thought there was one that added to like attack damage, or is that just something else entirely?
Your damage die, unless
Or
it specifically specifies it. No.
okay, cool. Yeah, that's 8 radiant damage
Okay.
to the one
Um,
from yours.
and now you are doing this as you're kind of going through Rise. Are you gonna move to make this attack, or are you going to?
It's not a projectile. It
Huh?
descends from above them.
Wow, I'm stupid. So descending from above. Describe to me how you want to do this.
Wait. Oh, wait. We're level 6.
Yeah.
Damage is increased, but they're dead anyways, so it doesn't matter. I kind of just uh, reach my staff out, kind of pointing into the air above, and then I quickly bring it down. And as I bring the staff down, this light descends. That kind of manifests, then descends from above the rats, kind of just like a holy beam.
Okay.
That kind of just burns them in the light.
Okay. The last remaining vestials of them. Go ahead and roll me a d6 and add that number to your hero points.
Cool. That's a 1.
Okay, add 1 to your hero points. Um, anything else for your turn?
Oh, that's not.
Rogar.
Not what I meant to.
So
Nope.
I have an idea. So for he's currently being swarmed.
Yeah, there's not many of them left, but yes.
If I were to, I have to move to do this. If I were to use bait and switch, would I be able to make that movement in such a way where the rats come off of him?
Yes.
Okay,
It basically moves him without an opportunity attack. So yes.
Then I'm going to perform bait and switch. When I'll send it to chat here. When you're within 5 feet of a creature on your turn, you can expend one superiority die and switch places with that creature, provided you spend at least 5 feet of movement and the creature is willing and isn't incapacitated. This movement doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. Roll the superiority die until the start of your next turn. You or the other creature, your choice, gains a bonus equal to AC equal to the number rolled. So, Anemo and Rogar will switch places. Roll a d8. I'll give the AC to Anemo. And then in Rogar's current position, he is going to use his flame breath on the rats.
Okay.
Which is a D.
What an absolute Chad
sorry.
move.
All right.
Are you gonna? You're gonna move me to where you are?
Yeah.
In Fallout
Oh,
terms,
yeah.
you see a bubble pop in the top left corner of your vision that
That-
says, "Everyone loved that."
It was just that first 13 succeeds, and it's creature half of 3d6, so that first one it takes 4 damage.
Okay. And with that, go ahead and roll me a d6 and add that number to your hero die and tell me how you want to do this.
Hell yes.
Oh, fuck yeah!
Rogar kind of like runs out to the side a little bit, and as he does so, he says to Anemo, "Give me your arm!" And he moves in such a way to where, like, he swings Anemo. Like, Anemo is a big guy, and he's able to, and Rogar is able to manipulate his weight to swing Anemo around and trade places with him, knocking the rats off of Anemo. Rogar immediately gets back up to his feet, and he basically shoots fire into the floor where the rats are, and they're able to scurry, but like the fanning of the flames outward just takes them out anyway.
Damn, these guys are good.
Are you all right?
More than all right. I'm fascinated. That was incredible.
Sexually
See,
aroused, even.
Well, I wouldn't go that far, Eyes.
Not sure I'd go that far myself, but
Wonderful.
Although I am rock hard, and he flexes his muscles.
Oh boy.
The fangs retreat slightly.
Yeah.
It's actually not very different anymore. He's slowly becoming more panther and panther.
It's kind of cool.
Waggus.
That's kind of what's happening. Not that it was planned, just that it looks cooler.
Sorry about having to throw you there for a second.
No, that was awesome.
I'd look
Well,
around,
there's a lot
start
of
looking around the
crap.
cavern.
There seems to be these cracks and crevices in the walls that lead off, but far too small for any of you to fit in through. However,
There's
down
one.
to the left, there it does appear that this passageway continues.
This feels like a rat's nest, but I have a bad feeling about going down this way.
Likely, yeah. Probably. It's probably where the other tunnels leave.
Well, why would
This
a
one's
secret
curious,
door
though.
just be there if there wasn't?
Yes, this passage, however. Is this one, like, large enough for people to get through?
Yes.
Cool.
It's a
Guys,
bit of a tight
why not?
squeeze as
Let's
you kind of
go.
squeeze in there, but yes, you can fit in there.
He kind of like gets stuck on the rocks for a second. He has to like almost position his armor correctly just to like force his way through.
My lanky ass kind of just slides through.
Yeah.
With the grace of the winds, us Genasi don't have to worry about that.
Of course.
I don't know about that, actually. I'm a pretty big one.
As you make your way down, you see that the hallway comes to an abrupt end. In fact, there seems to be some sort of sandstone wall with a very faint inlet etched around it, about the size of a door.
Oh no. What if this is what the lever does?
Perhaps,
That would
but
be
why
tragic.
didn't it activate before?
I go up and investigate the door. Is there any way?
Try
Yeah,
the key.
investigating the door. Go ahead and roll me. Go ahead and roll me an investigation check.
Oh shit. I opened the door.
Oh,
That's okay. It was not hard. You simply just had to
cool.
push it.
Open the door.
Oh shit.
It
This
was a
what the
push
lever
and
was.
not a pull the whole time. That was always get
Wait,
me.
are we? Is this? Oh my god. That's awesome.
That was fun, guys.
Well,
Well,
Didn't really lead anywhere, but
that
you know.
was.
at least we don't have to go across any lava pits to get to the
I
other
hate
side.
this game.
I want
Did we
to pull the
go?
lever again.
You pull the lever
Oh,
and the door
get
shuts
locked in
Rogar
here.
in.
Oh, that's curious. I pull it again.
And the door doesn't move. It just it stays shut.
Okay, well can we
Is
Well, I can open it still.
You can open it. I should mention this. That's just the way the door operates. I can't make it one way because the door doesn't know where your character is. But
Guys,
every
open the
time
door.
Oh.
every time you press the door, it just does slide open. When you pull the lever, it shuts the door.
well,
Well,
that's what it works.
crazy.
Crazy.
Seems like a one
That's
way.
pretty
But
terrible.
when you pull the lever and the door is shut, nothing happens because the door is already shut.
Yeah, that checks. That checks.
That checks out.
All right, let's go
Oh,
back,
we
guys.
go back.
uh,
Wonderful.
listen, Emily. I know you said that you like doing rooms and random things that just take a while and don't lead to anything.
I
But, like,
think it's.
come on.
I thought it was great because of
I
I
course
thought
think
it was
it's fucking
great
funny.
too.
if people were to actually live here, they wouldn't want to have to use the lava pit every time.
Of
course.
Yeah.
It's so
But
true.
the lever thing doesn't make. Oh no, I guess it does make
No, it does
sense
because you can lock it. Basically,
because you
basically
can
seal
lock.
the passage.
Yeah.
Keep out
Oh my
intruders.
God.
Yo.
Makes sense to me.
Shit, brother.
Just wishing
Where
my
was the
stupid
other
brain could have
direction,
figured
or
that out.
It's
So
down here,
You
guys.
know of two different ways you can go. One, back into the lava room. There was a path that led south,
Yes, there's one over here, but let's.
and then there is also one that leads west.
East.
Yes.
yeah, we are here. So
East.
East. Fuck yeah,
East.
I don't know how to do my directions.
let's just continue eastwards.
Okay. A lot of you continue eastward. Let me stop moving your tokens for a quarter of a second.
Cool.
1/4 of a second later.
1/4 of a second later.
Later.
You?
Am I not placed? Oh, there
There
I
we
am.
are.
Comes across a large room.
I see something at the edge of my vision. I can't really make it out.
It looks like he's dabbing.
You notice that on top of this dais in the center that's kind of raised off on the ground, there appears to be stone statues in from what you can see, looks to be positions of agony.
Oh,
Guys, these stone statues, they're tokens. I think they can move.
I'm just really lazy.
Wait. Aaron, how many people went up there yesterday?
Oh
Or the
no.
other
a
day,
group
I
of
should say.
4,
Blood over
roughly.
here, guys.
Similar to us. 4 or 5.
Oh, there's a lot of blood. Guys, over here.
I'm kind of walking, slowly walking closer to the statues. Do they look like they're petrified?
They do.
There's a trail of blood and nobody's even...
Yes, the blood concerning probably belonged to the statues before they were petrified. Which means something is still here, which can probably do that to us.
Lovely.
Stay alert.
Anemo, you're curious about this blood, right?
Yeah.
Roll me a medicine check or arcana check or a investigation check.
Medicine, Arcana, Investigation. Medicine, Arcana,
Do it
Investigation.
all.
Medicine. Arcana. Investigation. It's all the exact same. I think investigation makes the most sense.
You don't know.
Actually, I think I think
You
sorry.
think what? Tell me what you think.
No, it was a joke because I rolled really badly, so I was gonna say I think medicine is actually
So, as you kind of look at this blood,
it's not
it must have been a massacre.
Man, that's a lot of blood.
Please remove. It's been an hour that you've been in this dungeon. Please, for those who are using torches, remove one torch from your inventory.
I would have already handed a torch
I
to someone,
already
so no one.
removed it when I used it. So I'm
Cool.
down to
Rogar will
So I
use a
removed one
torch
from mine.
his inventory
So-
next.
Yeah.
Yeah. So whoever wants to remove one needs to remove two, because technically there are two people with torches. If you still want to continue with both of them having torches.
Mhm.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, I will hand a new one to Rogar. So I'll be down to. So I've
I-
removed two.
Right, we need to remove 2. All right, 8.
Sometimes I forget. I just
Light another torch. Remove from inventory down to 8.
Aaron, do you know how many people were sent?
Yes. Ew. Oh,
There were 4.
there were 4. Yes. Well, we have 4 here. Do they all look like the explorers if I walk close and kind of check them out?
Yeah, you don't even have to roll for that. Yes.
Okay.
They appear to be the people from that were sent down here.
Cool.
Just gonna step up.
Well, actually,
Wait a second.
well, I'm a bit of a dumbass. I need to read my character a bit more. But yeah, I tap my staff on the ground, and as it hits the ground, the top lights up because I fucking cast light.
Okay, you cast light.
Oof.
So
Just
let me
to help.
change that. So let me just fix your character settings so that you are admitting light. What is the distance on
20
admitting
feet.
light for light? 20?
Mhm.
20 bright light. Is there any low?
Okay. Bright light in 20 foot and dim for an additional 20.
Okay. That is updated. Everybody should be able to see that now.
Yep.
Curious. I'd like to just start walking around the room. Of course, there's the obvious blood trail. Could have been from whatever fought them, crawling away that way. I was gonna try and see if there's anything else in the room. Doesn't seem to be. Join the party, I guess. Do we wish to follow it? Think we
Doesn't
fare
seem.
a better chance against them?
Well, at least one of us should lead the way, so you're not thrown into it immediately. I'll go first.
Sure.
And Rogar is going to draw his 2 hook swords, and he's going to be prepared to fight off whatever might charge at him.
Yeah. Also, Quinn, does Anemo look like he had been kind of hurt a decent bit from the last fight?
So do keep in mind, just in as for your general knowledge, the green aura that's around you is your health. So, for
Oh.
example, if I go and provide damage,
Ooh.
that goes lower.
Why the
Oh,
fuck
okay.
did you just hurt Rogar like that?
Yeah, honestly, kind of rude. Okay, so we're chilling.
Sorry, just felt faint for a second, but
And yeah, I
If you
will.
look
At a
I will
moment.
closely, you'll
also
see some
carefully
rocks.
follow him.
I'm so sorry. I'm back.
just something about this
Okay.
place just gives
As
me
you
the creeps
guys
and the-
make your way down into the southern hall, stop moving your fucking token.
I didn't actually move it. It was.
That
It
was
wasn't
me.
you. It was
That was me.
Cameron.
That was me.
As you guys begin going down the hall, we're gonna take a quick 15-minute break.
All right.
Cool.
People go to the bathroom, grab a drink, etc.
Hey, sorry.
This will be the end of
Apple
part 1.
piss.
We will
Um,
resume recording soon for part 2.